Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, 1899 season 1 finale, The Key. Thoughts on the last episode or on the previous half of that one. Basically, the family tree, there's Elliot and Daniel and Maura and her dad, and the ship has been sent through to the graveyard. Mr. Creator, Scientist, the dad guy, has the boy, and the cube he had, or sorry, I know geometry. The pyramid, the pyramid that he had, opened up, keyhole, she has the key. What does it all mean? Where's it going? What's going to happen to the other characters? Are they real? I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to this episode, but also dreading it because I know it's the end. There is no season 2, so any unresolved hooks, plot lines, or setups are, pretty much kaput. Feeling good. A little drowsy, just had a big ass bowl of spaghetti, but in a good mood. Was able to get my heat sink some new thermal paste this morning. Everything is running like 25 degrees Celsius cooler. Like right now I've got the camera, OBS, and the show up, and it's sitting at 60, which is a lot better than 85C or 90C. So hopefully that results in a better frame rate with editing and viewing for shows here on out. But yeah, I'm not going to stall on this anymore. This is the season 1 finale, series finale for now, of 1899. This is The Key. Netflix.
I named him Alfred. Don't you think he looks like an Alfred?
One day, you'll be a grown man, and I have to let you go.
No mother has ever thought that or said that. They all never want to let go.
Don't be silly. I live with you and Daddy forever.
And her and the captain kind of had an unresolved look at the end of that last episode.
Wake up.
The couch are just a
I'm sure your father told you all about me,
spoiler. His name is Henry.
but he probably left out the bit that explains why we're truly here. They came on this trip because they made the choice to forget their past.
Yeah, but who's real? It's like having Sims and fucking with them. It's like
Your mother
you're a
has
monster.
told me, and she's the only person who can get us out of here.
Well, everyone is in there? Whatever in there is? Yeah, I was under the impression that he had access to the real world and was like the key. A wide shot with all the ships. You see what I mean with these lazy thumbnails? Or these lazy titles?
He's my husband.
He's gonna think that she's been hiding it from him, but
Boyfriend of the Prometheus. He's my son. A simulation. That's ridiculous. Do you remember how you boarded the ship?
ooh, like a dream. Like, how did you get from one place to another?
I thought this was just about me, but it's not.
Sounds like some weird breathing.
Come on, please. Please work! Our brain is a very complicated construct.
It's had some time to develop.
It's time for you to remember. There's no reason to be afraid. This isn't real.
It's spreading.
Oh yeah, that's a no-go.
Why should we still trust you?
Do what you want.
Your father owns the ship. It doesn't make any sense.
You could show them some shit, but then they might lose their ship. Hopefully you didn't hold her with the monkey paw hand.
Where did it go? You think it's in there?
Does she still have the device though? Not that she'd know what's going on, but
How do we get to the mental hospital?
so if some are opened and some are closed, I feel like they're getting funneled in precisely where they want them to be.
I'm in all these pictures, but I don't remember any of it. I look at these and I don't feel anything.
You don't remember being married.
I mean, I'm trusting Elliot and Daniel, if they're fucking with him too.
Could his memory be one as well? How do you know he's telling the truth?
Let's get her.
I like how they're not showing us the lights glowing red. It's just there is red light all over the place. Get out. Oh, is it going to be the guy from the intro sequence? The rock monster thing? Well, looking like you all are gonna be dead soon. The pixels of reality are breaking down.
Vent, der foregår her, så skal jeg væk fra de her skind nu. Der må være en vej ud herfra.
Those geodes coming in quickly had a very Return to Oz stop motion rock Gnome King kind of thing going on. Fun fact, Return to Oz took place in 1899, the year, so it was a little ha-ha with the lady in the green dress. But I said in an earlier episode she reminded me of a dress, you know, from that movie, which also had an insane asylum and shock therapy and an imagination land.
This is not her prison. This may hurt.
May hurt. So now I'm wondering what the needle with the black stuff in it does.
Maura.
Doing a little memory dream surfing.
I have to let him go.
Pensive, a Pentiere, whatever they're called.
It's a pencil. Very useful if, like me, you find your mind a wee bit stretched.
This could all be bullshit too, so I'm gonna keep my guard up. The black needle. Oh, right, he's wearing black now versus white as a patient.
Trapped in this simulation so your mother can keep you alive.
You're lying. That's not my
Yeah,
memory.
because she'd let the boy go, you know? That was kind of in the opener of the episode.
She found a paper on Plato's cave allegory in my study. The idea that our knowledge has limits, and that we can never know if things truly are how they appear. And then again, who created God?
Yeah, infinite regress.
Doesn't it go on
Yeah,
endless?
infinite regress.
But there is a way out of here.
Excuse me? That's a glitch in the Matrix. Something's changed. We got agents on the way.
Wait for me.
Wow, he sent them to Jerome and other dude's memory place. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so it looks like he was trying to save them. Like Daniel was putting up portals for people to get out.
He hacked into the mainframe. I think he's trying to change the architecture of the simulation.
He's trying to make it up without delivering us the key. With me trapped in here forever.
Like you can't kill yourself, you're just stuck forever in that simulation prison. Because the idea of immortality to me is horrendous. I do not want to live forever. Like 100 years to me sounds like way too much. Eternity? 1,000 years? 10,000 years? 100? A million? 100 million? Forever? No. Ying Li or Li Ying? I'm so keep wanting to say Yingling the beer. Ling Ying.
Spreading the virus across the whole program. What are you trying to hide?
I couldn't remember who Oleg looked like right there. It's Jaguar Paul from Apocalypto.
You think your father cares about you? He's not doing this for you. He's doing it for her.
Dr. Exposition over there. It's weird though that Daniel seemingly either doesn't know he's being watched or like doesn't care.
How's your father doing this?
They're all patients at the place?
How did he get into our minds?
Oh, now they believe her, right? Maybe that none of this is real? Because they were all like, whatever, and scrammed. But now this shit happened.
Daniel, he used the word simulation as if this was some kind of a fake reality. And we're stuck in it.
What is crazy is that you still haven't figured out what this is all about.
Alright, more exposition. Let's get it.
The key. The simulation has been corrupted.
Like, why couldn't they come outright and talk to her about everything? Why all these games? Why these scenarios? Why the iterations of the ship?
light, Captain.
Not like this. Not like this.
I immediately want to make a comparison, a joke about Dark, but said I'm not going to.
He knows what you did to him.
What did I do to you?
Could be playing along.
Please. Where is my brother? What have you done to kill him?
Watch, you don't have a...
He's the last
Okay.
one you should be.
I thought he was going to say you don't have a brother. I sent a letter with a fake memory of him or something.
We're born into this world either a seeker or an avoider. To be an avoider is pure bliss. To be a seeker, on the other hand, brings nothing but pain. This is not my sick mind game. It's yours.
Is he not lying? Like, is this all to save the boy or keep him in some sort of medical coma or
You are
something?
the creator.
What?
You're lying.
They're all trapped in this loop because of you.
I don't know if he's bullshitting or if this is a rug pull, so I don't know how to feel.
You'll forget this ever happened, just like all the times before. I'll make sure you stay in here forever.
Like, because it's not real, there's no blood, you know, there's no puncture. Like, just code insertion, like a USB. Yeah, angels singing songs to fire and brimstone, and I said he looked like a devil in that white suit.
Why is it not working?
He changed the code.
Way to go, Daniel.
Simulation has been corrupted.
Yeah, have you all finally accepted the fact that this is not real?
2, 1, 0.
The resolution straight out of Tron.
It worked.
Where am I? Is this real?
Well, if you can't tell, does it matter?
This is the first simulation we ever created. It's our home away from home.
Inception, like the dream within a dream, going to the dreams the party. They go to a simulation the party.
The objects in a simulation are just manifestations of codes. Just facades like everything else. I exchanged their values. Your wedding ring holds the exit code now.
Wow.
This time,
That's why it was so important on the handoff. It wasn't just so she'd remember him or know about the marriage, but it's the key.
But did what?
he's been controlling everything. And I've tried so hard to get you out of here multiple times.
I thought my father was controlling
He's
me.
just as stuck in here as everyone else. It's just so much bigger than you think.
Oh, and we're never gonna know! Yeah, they'd mentioned the brother a few times in the background, the backdrop, but I never thought he would be like the big bad boss. It was set up to be Henry.
You'll be there when I wake up.
Always. I'll always be there.
Oh, is she gonna wake up in a hospital and like the kid is gonna be dead or something or dying and she's gonna want to go back? But now this is just doing what Henry would have done anyway. I was gonna say, if you cut the credits right now, that would be so shitty. Oh my goodness. Waking up in your Matrix pod, looking around. This is reeking of sci-fi, and I said, doesn't the Caribou sound like a spaceship name? If it might not be, but all the people are here. Like their faces look different, and they're under different lights, and they're a little obscured, but I get it. You motherfuckers. Thank you all so much for not spoiling or confirming my earlier Starman. Fuck you, Bowie, David Bowie. I think I said the Prometheus and the Caraberos or whatever sounded like, the Caribou sounded like ship names. Like spaceship. This is some sort of ark, you know, lifeboat for humanity. You fuckers, it's ending right there, isn't it? Not you all, you're not the fuckers, they are, for doing this to us. The key. Maura tells the passengers an unbelievable truth, then their memories shift and Daniel changes a code. Maura faces an unexpected reality. Yep. Okay. So yeah. I know early on the first 2 episodes I was trying to figure out the whole damn thing, and then I just kind of relaxed and let it happen and went along with the ride and completely let the idea of the brother and how he fit into the equation, like how that mattered, why it mattered. He seems to be some sort of transport vessel and they're all plugged into there, but why? Is it like a time-killing simulation? Like if you're gonna travel from A to B, you know, I think Raised by Wolves did something similar. There was some sort of VR experience, some sort of AR. There was something, because the people would be in the pods and they'd have things to do and run around while making the transit. This, it sucks that there's no more, and they're probably not going to be anymore. Welcome to the real world. So then a potential season 2, what would they do? I mean, obviously, the brothers' motives, objectives. So Henry was right that it was her prison, and that she was trying to keep him alive, but that was kind of a lie because everyone's life is at stake. Like, this almost demands a rewatch, almost. I mean, if there was a season 2, if, the biggest 2-letter word there is. The most consequential 2-letter word there is. Yeah, I'm looking at my face like I'm trying to smile, but I'm also grimacing, because I know that this is it. Man, this was fun. I guess a potential season 2 would deal with the brother, where the ship is going, why the ship is going. I mean, everyone, all the NPCs or all the minor characters, the ones that got shredded there at the end, they were real people. They were like in the wall, in their pods. You know, I don't know if they count as crew or passengers, but they were a part of the simulation, and they had backstories. So maybe the backstories that they had were similar, or similar to real life, and this is just a regular scheduled trip, or maybe this was some sort of Earth evacuation, or, you know, star hopping thing where, you know, oh, Proxima Centauri, 30,000 years away. It's like, okay, well, you know. So that then maybe they need the simulation as part of the cryo, you know, thing. Like your body can be put down, but the mind still has to run, type of deal. There are so many ways that they could spin this for a season 2. And yeah, I should run a timer on how many times I've mentioned that. I'm upset that there aren't going to be any more answers. Maybe someone else will pick it up. Or there will be a comic book or a graphic novel or a short story or a spin-off or a CGI animated movie. Like, I wish it was like law that if you cancel a show, like you leave shit hanging, you have to fucking finish. Anyway, this has been a blast. This ends the show for the channel. Recently finished The Last of Us. Pretty soon Stranger Things will be done too, so there are new shows on the way. I'm planning right now to watch The Pacific from HBO, and Love, Death, and Robots from Netflix. So, little variety, little interesting things. I'm curious about both for different reasons. So if you enjoyed my reaction to this, just know science fiction is my jam, my shit. It has been for most of my life. There's a lot I've seen, but there's a few things I haven't, and they're, you know, slowly making their way onto the channel. Like there's The Expanse, there's Black Mirror, there's most of Westworld. I still need to finish season 4, but it got yanked off of HBO before I could finish. And like I'm looking ahead to eventually do stuff like Battlestar Galactica and other things, but that's future. But this is going to do it for me for now. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope this is worth your time, and I look forward to any potential follow-up with the show. Thank you so much again for being here, and goodbye.